Here on page 327, one more review set before we start on the homework for this chapter. Here they want you to give the Roman numeral for these chords. We're in the key of D minor now. Notice they use a lowercase letter to show you we're in D minor. And that's the 5 chord, the major 5, because it has a raised 7th. This one is a DFA chord. That's D minor. That is a minor 1, lowercase I, and it's first inversion, so it's lowercase I6. Now we're in B minor. This one is inverted. If you rearrange them, you'll see this is A sharp, C sharp, E, raised 7th. That is a 7 diminished, and because it's first inversion, 7 diminished 6. This one's also inverted. This is a C sharp, E, G chord, which is a 2 chord, a 2 diminished, lowercase I, and circle for degrees, and it is first inversion, so we put a 6 down here. In C minor, this chord is the 5 chord, and it has that raised third, so that makes it major. So this is uppercase V, just like this one was back here. And this one is an F, A flat, C chord, which in C minor is a 4 chord, but that's minor. Lowercase I, lowercase V is first inversion, so we put a 6 on it there. In this line, we're in F minor. All of this adds up to a C, E natural, G chord, or a C major chord, which is the 5 chord of F, because it's major using uppercase V to show the major 5. This is a D flat, F, A flat chord, which is the 6th chord of F minor, and 6 chords in minor keys are major. So uppercase V, uppercase I, its root position to show a major 6. This is F sharp minor, and we have here a G sharp, a B, an E sharp, a G sharp. If you arrange this as consecutive thirds, you get E sharp, G sharp, B, which in the key of F sharp minor is a 7 diminished chord. So that is lowercase v, lowercase I, with a circle, and which note is in the bass here? The G sharp, which is the third of the chord, so that is a first inversion chord. A 6 belongs there. This one is a B, D, F chord. That's a 4 chord, and it's minor. Lowercase I, lowercase v. And this one is in the key of G minor. Let's see, we have a C, an A, an E flat, and a C. That's going to add up to an A, C, E flat chord, or a 2 diminished chord, lowercase I, and a circle, but it's first inversion, so it gets a 6 also. And in G minor, this is a D, F sharp, A chord, which is a major 5 with the F sharp there, so uppercase V there. Now here you've got to kind of do it all. You have to put in the correct key signature, then write in the correct triad. And because you have to look down here and see what quality it's asking for, so you know if you need to raise the 7th degree. For instance, in E minor, they said that they want a 7 diminished. Well, the 7 can't be diminishing unless you raise the 7th. So that's how we know this is a D sharp, F sharp, A chord, first inversion, F, A, D sharp. So we're in E minor, and they want a major 3 chord. Well, 3s are major even when you don't change the note. So this has to be G, B, D natural. So no need to raise it that time to make it a major 3. A minor, 2 diminished. Well, first the key signature is no sharps and flats for A minor. 2 diminished, we can say it's B, D, F, which is diminished, but to make it first inversion, D, F, B. And then they want 7 diminished 6. Remember, 7 diminished chords have to be on the raised 7th. So that would be in root position, G sharp, B, D, but for first inversion, B, D, G sharp. Now we're in G sharp minor. The key signature for G sharp minor is the same as B major, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp. And they want a 1 chord, which would be G sharp, B, D sharp, but it has to be second inversion, so it's D sharp, G sharp, B. And in G sharp minor, a minor 4, we don't have to change anything for that. The 4th note is C sharp, E, G sharp, no inversion needed. Here we're in C sharp minor. The key signature for C sharp minor, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and they want the 4 chord. Well, the 4 chord of C sharp minor is F sharp. So it's going to be F sharp, A, C sharp, but it has to be first inversion, A, C sharp, F sharp. And the 5 chord of C sharp is G sharp, B, we put G, B, D. The key signature makes it G sharp, B, D sharp, but to make it major, we have to have that raised 7th B sharp. So the answer is G sharp, B sharp, D sharp. E flat minor, the key signature is the same as G flat major. B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat, and then want a 2 diminished 6 chord. The second note of E flat minor is F, so it would be F, A flat, C flat, but to make it first inversion, A flat, C flat, F. And the 6th chord rather of E flat minor would be a C flat. You could put a C, E, G, and the key signature will make it C flat, E flat, G flat, which is major, so that's great. B minor, 7 diminished. Already you're like, okay, it's B minor, we need a raised 7th. But first, the key signature. Key signature for B minor is F sharp and C sharp. So the 7th note is, in this instance, A sharp, because we know it needs to be diminished. The chord would be A sharp, C sharp, E, but to make it first inversion, C sharp, E, A sharp. And the 5 chord of B is F sharp. Here again, they want major, so we need that raised 7th again. F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. You have to add the A sharp as an accidental. It could be here, it could be up there. F minor, the key signature is B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and the 6th of F minor is D flat. D flat, F, A flat, according to the key signature, but to make it first inversion, F, A flat, D flat. And a 1 chord in F minor is F minor, F, A flat, C, but to make it 6/4, C has to be on the bottom. C, F, A flat. C minor, key signature B flat, E flat, A flat. The 5 chord is G, so the notes are G, B, and D. The key signature says B flat, but we need a raised 7th to make it major. So that's G, B natural, D. And the 2 chord is a D chord, D, F, A flat. Fits with the key signature, but it's got to be first inversion, F, A flat, D. And then G sharp minor has the same key signature as B major, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp. The 5 chord of G sharp minor is D sharp, so that's going to be D sharp, F, A sharp, but we have to have that raised, or D sharp, F sharp, A sharp, but we have to have that raised 7th from F sharp even, so that has to be F double sharp, D sharp, F double sharp, A sharp, and then G sharp, the 7 diminished. Well, here again we need the raised 7th. Remember, that's F double sharp. So even though we might write F, A, C, we add double sharp to the F. A sharp is from the key signature, and C sharp is from the key signature to make this guy F diminished, and then to make it first inversion, the A sharp has to be on the bottom. A sharp, C sharp, F double sharp.